Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're here, then you're here to figure out how to put a tie rod in. So, this job's a little different. If you saw my video on how to do the sway bar end links, which there they are, looking super nice and proud, all fresh, then you'll know that I had some tie rods that I was going to put in. And here's the old one, and it's pretty gross looking. It's nice and rusted and salty, and so I've already done a little bit of work. This here clip, band clamp thing, that comes from right here on this boot flange, right there. We still got to get the big one on the inside, and we're going to get to that in just a second. But then you got to come down here, and this here nut's got to come off. Now, it was a 22 millimeter wrench that I had, and I just barely squeaked by with this. It's actually a 21. And I've already broken all of this loose so that we can kind of get it out of the way, push it down and out. My flashlight fell. Go figure. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. So, we are going to stick this back up in there. We're going to try and look with it. And if you look, you can kind of see that little silver piece right there where the light keeps moving around and wiggling. Now that piece is that inside clamp I was talking about, and it's kind of a pain. So you get yourself a big, long, skinny, flathead screwdriver, and I don't know that I'm really going to be able to show you too much, but ideally you go back in and you get to it, and you get the screwdriver in there, and you just kind of work it a little bit. Once you get it worked enough, it'll start to loosen up. And once you've got it loosened up pretty good, it'll flex just a touch, and then we're going to pull this out here. And we should be able to grab the boot, pull it forward. There we go. And see, I didn't remove the clamp completely. I just undid the little crimp right here. I just got the screwdriver up inside of there and you know, just pried it and wiggled it, and it's actually got this pin right here somewhere. Yeah, right there. It's got that pin that sticks up through that hole and catches that little opening, and then when you squeeze the excess out of there, it pinches. So now we're on to the inner tie rod. Now, there's a tool, and I have the tool, but unfortunately I don't have the proper bits. But what I do have here is this General all-purpose nut rounder. And I'm here to tell you it works. So now we're going to move some of this stuff out of the way. Oh, we can turn the light off now. That's junk. Don't need that. Don't need the hammer. Let's set this up here. Drag that over. Now we're going to move, and we're going to lay down, and I'm going to do this the best I can so that you kind of get to see what I'm doing. Now, be very mindful that a steering gear is very, very sensitive, meaning you can break this. So what you want to do is you want to get your adjustable on there as best you can and just kind of gently pull. And if it doesn't want to come with just a gentle pull, try giving it light, sharp yanks. I think that was something there. Alright, so we're going to turn the wrench around, get another vantage on it. Sorry, I'm trying to do all of this with the camera. Hey, there we go. And then from there, you come back out, and you should be able to just spin it right on out. And once it comes out, you just want to be careful, because I've broken this nut here loose, this keeper nut for the tie rod, but because of the way this truck is, I actually managed to get in here and get all of this apart as one whole unit. So now I can take this one. Hey, Grapes.
What up, babe?
Why don't you come here? take this. All right. See what you want to do. You want to stand both of these up and get them close to one another, and you just want to kind of look. And really, what you're looking for is for the shafts to be at about the same height overall. I'm gonna go get an alignment soon, so this isn't super crucial for me right now, aside from the fact that I just don't want it to be really bad and hard to drive. But we're gonna put one good spin. I'm gonna do one more good spin. I think that's pretty close. So you just take this off. All right, give me the camera back. Thank you, sir. Come back under here, and you'll see the little opening. You know, get your little thingy in there, and you just want to gently get this to go in. Which, of course, doing it while trying to record is just a monster. So I'm gonna bring this forward so it stops moving as much. Okay. Oh, damn it. Yep. Set you guys down for just a second. I had to tighten that keeper nut again so that it would actually do its job. Once that seats, yeah, just like that, we're going to want to twist this thing. And of course I put the He-Man on it. Well, while we're under here looking at it, let's go ahead and get some tighten on it. Alright, there we go. So then you just want to slide your boot back in there. Work out how it goes on there. You know, it's just a matter of some finagling usually. I think that one went on pretty easy, actually. Yeah, seems like it. I'm going to pull this slack back towards us to that little spot. And then we're just going to manhandle it and go back down into this. Alright, and then basically you just grab whatever hardware it came with. This one comes with this nut. There's also a washer that goes on the bottom that I'm eventually going to put on. But for the most part, this is about as good as it's going to get. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want to see. Tell me what you like, what you didn't like. Share me around. And let's keep this going. Alright guys, have a good one. Bye-bye.